What is up guys, patch 30 just dropped and although it was underwhelming, we got a pleasant surprise in the form of background lore about all the heroes. I'll go through every single hero's background and we can talk a bit about it. First off, Dekka's background says she holds the record for the most entries in the Exotic Locales Codex. If you don't know what a codex is, it's just an ancient manuscript text in book form. She is respected by all, feared by many and loved by two, so maybe we'll find out if these two heroes are from Paragon. I'm guessing either Twin Blast or Murdock, or maybe even heroes that are yet to be released. She also has a secret obsession with low budget holovids. Next up, let's have a look at Fang Mao. He once ransacked an entire village searching for his pipe, cause when a man has to smoke, he has to smoke I guess. He has never worshipped the Jambaka despite the pleas of his parents. Maybe the Jambaka is their god or something, so I hope that we get to know more about this when we get more lore details. He also denies the rumor that he lost 3 apprentices in a single day, so maybe he's a teacher of some kind, although he doesn't seem like he has any patience whatsoever. We already knew a bit about Gadget already, like how Twin Blast and her used to be an item, but now we know that she has a not so secret gambling addiction. Maybe this is what ruined her relationship with Twin Blast. She enjoys the company of machines more than people and is undecided about androids. The fact that she enjoys the company of machines more than people could be the reason she was dating Twin Blast, because he's half machine, and the reason it didn't work out, well, was because he's half human. She joined the Mechanica at 15 and left at 16. I wonder what this Mechanica is. I hope we learn more about it. Will we see other heroes from the Mechanica? I really like Gideon's background. He believes limits are for the meek, so those that are not courageous or strong. On his 6th birthday, he witnessed the death of a star and fell in love, so this explains why his ultimate is a black hole. If a large enough star dies, it is said to become a black hole. Dekka suspects Gideon is not his true name. Firstly, I love that the background lore interacts with other heroes, and secondly, I want to know what Gideon's real name is if Dekka is right. Greystone had some background lore revealed previously. It was said that him and Sparrow are a part of the same noble family. He's the leader of the Fighters clan, and Sparrow used to be a part of this clan until she ran away. He's currently searching for Sparrow to bring her home, and that explains why the second line says he has imprisoned Sparrow many times. I like how the first line ran from every fight until he lost it all and stood up is a nod at his ultimate, because you can die in a sense losing it all and then come back to life and stand up for yourself. He also keeps a lock of black hair in his boot and no one knows why, except for Epic of course. Now I always thought the Grim EXE was like one thing. I didn't realize that Grim and EXE are actually the imp and the robot. So Grim won EXE in a crooked game of bone dice. Instructions were not included. EXE is able to extrapolate 73.2% of Grim's speech, and since he acquired EXE, all of Grim's debts have been forgiven. So I kind of imagine Grim as like a lowlife in the Paragon universe, someone who gambles and drinks a lot throughout their days, not really going anywhere in life with any sense of purpose or a mission, and just happened to get lucky winning EXE. Grux's background is pretty funny. He crushed the skull of every challenger in his tribe but still cannot defeat his grandmother in single combat. God damn it Grux, why can't I have your grandmother instead? He also seeks the forgiveness of his gods, so it seems that gods play a role in some of the Paragon heroes, as we also saw with Fang Mao. Howitzer published an article on grenades, theory, practice and aesthetics. This is obviously a nod to his slow grenade ability. He was charged with destruction, mayhem and defacing public property, so he's a bit of a rascal and a criminal, and it was also said on the developer livestream that Howitzer stole the mech he is using. Having stolen the mech that he is using, he installed a humidor in his mech, which is just the box that you use to store cigars. Iggy and Scourge, the pyromaniacs, were both cast out as runts and it suits them just fine. Scourge once ate all the Molotovs, passed out and burned down an orphanage.
Oh, won't somebody please think of the children?
Iggy thinks he's a dinosaur and Scorch disagrees. Well, he does have T-Rex arms I guess. Kalari probably had the most boring lore in my opinion, and it's obvious why. Some believe she kills for pleasure, some believe she kills because she must, and some believe neither of these is true. I actually reckon that Kalari's lore is probably going to be the best. I think they're just, keeping it a bit suspicious and leaving a bit of mystery in there, but not much else to say, so moving swiftly on. Chimera dwelled in the jungle alone since the age of 13, and maybe this is why we hear a young girl's voice in the announcement trailer. He has been worshipped as a vengeful nature god. So is Chimera actually a god? Is he just worshipped like one? I don't think he's powerful enough to be a god. Oh no, wait, he's actually pretty OP at the moment, so I think he is a god. He does not speak unless he must, but don't we all speak unless we must? I really want to hear what he sounds like though, because he looks pretty badass. Murdock, the space cop, or so I've heard, and this line seems to confirm that. He hasn't worked with a partner since the incident. I wonder what this incident is, and I want to know who his partner is. Maybe we'll be seeing Murdock's partner as a future hero. It also says to never mention his wife, which is again interesting. Will we be seeing this as another hero in the future, or is his wife already in game? He was once suspended by Lieutenant Bellicia for hiding stun traps in the lavatory. That's an odd place to hide them, but yet again, are we going to see this lieutenant, or are these all characters just to create a story for Murdock? Muriel long ago requested that her personality module be rewritten, but no longer knows why. Are you sure they didn't rewrite her memory module? I guess this confirms that Muriel is like an AI robot. She has had many jokes explained to her and has diligently noted that they were humorous. Probably still needs some work on that personality module of hers. She can also see infrared and ultraviolet, but not the full human spectrum, so if I miss my auto attacks, you know why, it's not my fault. Rampage prefers a raw diet. Wow, as if I couldn't have guessed that one. He also enjoys camping in the wilderness. Again, big shocker since he's a jungler, and he's a gifted storyteller. Wait, what? I'm pretty sure Rampage couldn't string a sentence together, and now he can tell stories? I don't know why, but for some reason I'm starting to think Rampage is like Winston. So I heard Richter was actually a prisoner, and this kind of makes sense since inmates learn to listen for the sound of the chains, but this kind of makes me think he was a prison guard, not a prisoner. He enjoys soft music during long torture sessions, you sick bastard. But I think this confirms that he actually worked in the prison rather than him actually being an inmate. He has a true passion for the detention industry. Oh, what a guy, I'm sure he gets all the girls with that one. Sevrog waits in the darkness with timeless patience, does not sleep, and looks forward to the signs that herald his end. Okay, well, I thought firstly the Grim Reaper just live forever, and I actually never thought about sleep. He looks forward to the signs that herald his end. This could suggest that he's tired of slaying you sons of bitches in Agora. Sparrow, as a child, practiced the bow until her fingers bled, then practiced some more, so no wonder why she's so deadly with a bow and arrow. She has been imprisoned many times, obviously by Greystone for God knows what reason, and loves the hunt more than the kill, but don't we all? Steel understands the concept of mercy, just not as it applies to him, and he definitely doesn't show any mercy on the battlefield of Agora. His first memory is the bay doors opening in low orbit, so maybe he was born or created in space, or maybe he was born just above Agora and then he was sent straight down into battle. And though many follow, he denies being a leader, but quite honestly, he does look like a leader, and maybe that's one of the reasons he was sent down into Agora. The Fae believes that the purpose of all living things is to die and feed the land. That doesn't seem too pleasant to me, it's actually quite depressing. More curious than the other Fae, thus she was chosen. So Fae is a group, and the Fae is the chosen one, I guess. She loves all her children, but maybe the children in quotation marks is because they're not actually children. Maybe nature is her children, or maybe it's just the other Fae. Twinblast denies any affiliation with the Yingmei cartel, but drinks on their tab, that cheeky bastard. He's talked his way out of at least 5 executions, but I guess he couldn't talk his way out of getting his arms removed, could he? He's also pretty sure that he's a father. Perhaps in some years we'll see a mini Twinblast in Agora, or maybe just a pregnant hero. And that's it for the background lore. I wanted to keep it somewhat short and sweet. What do you think about the lore? Do you have any theories? Which hero's lore did you enjoy the most? I'd love to hear your ideas in the comment section below. Hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys soon.